What's up, guys? Welcome to the Macintosh Review. Today is the day Apple had their WWDC conference today, and in this video I just wanted to run through everything that was revealed at that conference, so let's jump right into it. So first off, Apple opened by showing off their new watchOS 3 for the Apple Watch. The biggest change in the operating system is probably that applications open way faster. I know that for me, my biggest complaint about the Apple Watch was that apps opened really slowly. You had to route them through the iPhone before you could actually use them. And according to Apple and based off their demos, applications open at least 7 times faster. And I'm really pumped to see that. It should speed up the Apple Watch and make it a lot easier to use than it was in the past. Along with this, they also added a dock to the Apple Watch, which is generally just an app switcher similar to the iOS multitasking application switcher that you can see all the information you need with a glance in real time. It's going to be a lot more useful than the glances feature we had on Apple watchOS 2.0, and I'm going to use this a lot more. I'm really excited to see this. They've also added an emergency feature where you can call 911 based on whatever country you're in. It will know your location, and you can also send the location to your emergency contacts if needed. So essentially, you're going to be covered if you find yourself in a dire situation, which is good because the Apple Watch makes it easy to actually call the authorities. New watch faces have been added with activity all over it, so you can see your fitness information right on the watch face much easier and much more prominently. You can also just swipe between Apple Watch faces to change them rather than using Force Touch, and they've also added better health features and easier ways to text using a feature called Scribble. This also works in Mandarin, so you can actually write into the watchOS using Mandarin and it will actually recognize your characters. Next up, tvOS. Apple revealed a new remote application that's out for your iPhone or iPad or iPod Touch today that allows you to control the Apple TV just like the real Apple remote that they include with the device, so it's cool to see that we have more control over the operating system of tvOS. Siri has become really enhanced and you can search YouTube or a channel directly on the device. They also included a single sign-on to sign into all your channels automatically with your provider rather than having those annoying pop-ups for individual apps one at a time to sign in. So for example, you can sign into Verizon Fios and have all of your Verizon Fios applications right there on the TV knowing that you're a Fios subscriber rather than having you sign in individually to all of them. macOS was also updated. First off, the obvious change is that OS X is going to be renamed to macOS just to be in line with their other operating systems like iOS and tvOS. The first big feature Apple revealed is that Auto Unlock will allow you to unlock your Mac using either your Apple Watch or your iPhone with Touch ID. It's nice to see this integrated as I know it was in third-party applications in the past, so I'll definitely be using this. They've also added a lot more continuity features to the Mac. They've added Universal Clipboard, which allows you to easily copy and paste information across devices with ease, including iOS devices, which is pretty useful. You can also mirror your screen across multiple Macs, which is very helpful as well. They also demoed Apple Pay coming to websites with confirmations from Touch ID devices, which means you'll be able to actually confirm a purchase using your iPhone on your Mac, and Apple Pay is totally compatible. Awesome feature. Siri is coming to the Mac. It can do everything it can on iOS, and it does even more like sorting files, searching through your entire computer, and the demo they gave was really awesome. I'm going to use Siri a lot on my Mac, and I think it's a definitely helpful feature on the Mac. Probably the biggest feature that they added to the macOS, honestly, is Siri. And lastly, they added picture-in-picture to keep your videos open no matter what you're doing. You can simply minimize the window to show the video only and drag the video across your screen just like the iPad has now without actually closing out of the application. And it can be anywhere over a certain application, so it makes productivity a lot better. Now, the biggest update of the day was in iOS 10. I'm going to make a separate video on this, guys, so depending on when you're watching this video, it may or may not be up, so go ahead and check it out using the annotation or the link in the description if it is up by the time you're watching this video. Some of the best features of iOS 10 include a new lock screen design with a bunch of new features, including interactivity with the notifications using 3D Touch and clearing all notifications using 3D Touch. Apple has hugely integrated 3D Touch into this operating system, so it's good to see that. Siri has also been hugely updated and it's open to developers now, so third-party applications can fully utilize Siri, which is awesome. The music app was completely redesigned and the phone app actually gained VoIP features, so when someone calls you on Skype, for example, it can be routed through the phone app just like any other call you would get and it will show up just like a normal call. Messages were totally updated and they've in fact emojified messages with some awesome message effects. You can replace words directly with emojis. It'll be smart enough to realize that. You can also add bubble effects to your messages, and it just adds a whole new set of rich links and rich photo integration right into the Messages app with full screen effects. awesome message effects, and honestly, I really like the update they did to probably the most used application on my entire iPhone. Hopefully you guys will like that too. As I said, I'm going to be doing a hands-on review, so depending on when you guys are watching this video, go ahead and check it out. The link will be in the description and in an annotation in the video. iOS 10 is a huge update, and I'm really excited for it. Lastly, they announced Swift Playgrounds, which is a platform that tries to teach kids how to code on their iPads quickly and easily in a fun way. It's going to be completely free. Apple's trying to get kids to learn how to code, which I think is awesome, as that's really the generation of the future. And making it totally free means anybody can use it, and it can be integrated directly into the education infrastructure. So pretty cool idea by Apple, and I think it's a good idea to get kids to learn how to code. Anyways, that was everything that was released at the WWDC. I think that the iOS 10 update is definitely the biggest update, but I'm definitely going to try out watchOS 3 as well, and macOS as well. tvOS, I don't have the Apple TV right now, so I'm not going to be doing any reviews on that anytime soon, but I will be doing hands-on reviews of iOS 10 and macOS and Apple watchOS 3 in the near future, so stick around for those, guys. And also be sure to subscribe and rate thumbs up for more videos, and follow my Twitter, website, Google Plus page, and Facebook down in the description for more up-to-date updates. I've also got links for you guys to get paid iOS and Android apps for free. And as always, guys, stay awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.